This is Seawolves. Storm? Or not.
Good frigid Monday morning, Seawolves. I'm Skylar DeHarmon. If your second week post-spring break has lulled you to sleep, today's potentially record-breaking cold temperatures should snap you awake. I will remind you that we are very aware of the temperatures here, being a show produced between the students at the School of Communication and Journalism and their peers at the School of Marine and Atmospheric Sciences. It was an eventful weekend for our world, with temperatures going way down in New York and in other areas. Recent global heroes refused to stand down, such as President Zelensky in Ukraine. This morning, Dmitry Muratov, who won the Nobel Peace Prize last year, has suspended publication of his crusading newspaper, Nova Gazeta. This was the last remaining major media outlet critical of the Kremlin. Free expression has ended as Russia wages war in Ukraine. It's sad and getting sadder. Perhaps it is appropriate that today our one-day forecast is brought to us by our own brave Ukrainian, meteorologist Irina Ivanuk. Irina, are you doing okay out there in the cold?
Skylar, this is so cold outside. Even for someone from Ukraine, this is cold. It's definitely a beautiful and a sunny day, but please make sure you bundle up because it's so windy and frigid. A low of today is 21 and a high is 33 Fahrenheit. I think I understand what March Madness is. Skylar, how lucky are you to have an inside job? Back to you.
Thanks, Irina. I absolutely lucked out to be in the studio today. March Madness to meteorologists means the incredible variability of our first alleged month of spring. Let's use this as an opportunity to talk about a different kind of March Madness and more, including something that I'm not an expert in, lacrosse. Jake Basile has the story.
Well, brackets, when they don't involve weather, involve what teams you pick to win a tournament. And it just so happens that we're in March Madness, and my pick to win this NCAA tournament is Kansas. Kicking off our sports with baseball, a busy weekend for the Seawolves Sluggers in Maine ended on a high note. Game 1, a heartbreaking loss, but Stony Brook took the weekend set by winning Game 3. Junior Stanton Luthner began the game with a leadoff bomb. The Seawolves ended up winning with a score of 8-2. The back-to-back wins boost their record to 9-13 as they prep to face Iona this Wednesday right here. If the weather warms up, why not go out and watch? Our softball team has improved to 14-8 over the course of the last week. Hot Bats were the story, with massive wins over Hofstra and Fairfield that combined for 20 runs. Freshman Alyssa Costello led the way, peppering opponents with 8 hits, including a 5-for-5 outing against Fairfield. A doubleheader versus Sacred Heart awaits them on Wednesday as they look to extend their win streak to 5. Men's lacrosse endured their second straight loss. A 6-1 halftime deficit versus Albany ended in a 10-12 loss for the Seawolves, cutting that comeback just short. Sophomore Dylan Palinetti has now scored in 23 straight games, leading the team with 24 goals on the year. The Red Hot women's lacrosse team continues to steamroll opponents. A bear hunt on Wednesday ended in a 15-3 beating against the Brown Bears, followed by a 14-4 whooping against Vermont. Back-to-back hat tricks by Ellie Massera helped lead the offense. Watch her technique in slow motion. It's incredible. This feat placed the superstar sophomore as the only underclassman to rank top 15 nationally in goals per game. Next game is a battle of two of the top dogs as Stony Brook takes on the undefeated Princeton. So, Skylar, are you impressed with lacrosse?
Thanks, Jake. Lacrosse is still something I'm rather new to, but being a SOMAS student, I'm pretty used to doing a little research to find out about things I don't know. I've learned that lacrosse originated with Native Americans, specifically in more eastern-based tribes within what is now the United States and Canada. If it ever warms up, maybe I'll catch a lacrosse game here at Stony Brook. In the meantime, something I'm much more familiar with, the weather, and my good friend meteorologist Deshaun Robinson. Deshaun, is there any hope for spring returning by your birthday on Sunday?
Well, Skylar, I spoke to Mother Nature, and her gift to me is spring-like weather for my birthday. Talk about March Madness, from Will Smith's smacking Chris Rock to Old Man Winter having a returned engagement at Stony Brook. But don't blame me, blame the jet stream. Now 5 to 9 miles high in the atmosphere, fast winds blow from west to east. This is known as a jet stream, and it is denoted by this red line that resembles a wave. Now, one importance of the jet stream is that it separates warm air from cold air. Therefore, whenever you see the jet stream bulges like it is doing over the central US, warm air moves northwards. But whenever it dips like it is doing over the eastern United States, cold air moves southwards. Again, I'm just a messenger here, people. Blame the jet stream. Now today, as Arctic air will remain in control, high temperature will stick around 33 degrees with low temperature dipping to 21. Tomorrow, sunny skies will return and high temperature will climb to 40 degrees. Wednesday, those clouds will return as a warm front moves through, and high will climb to 48 degrees with a low around 40 degrees. Thursday, we are expecting some rain to develop later into the day, but the temperature will take a huge jump to 60 degrees. Friday and Saturday, we are expecting some showers on Friday with a high about 58 degrees. And then the weather will clear out for the weekend with the highs remaining in the 50s. Sunny weather and 50 degrees, that is my birthday present. Back to you, Skylar.
Thank you, Deshaun. This is our last March episode and the last one where Deshaun and I are the same age. April begins on Friday, and Easter will be very late this year, likely due to the Easter Bunny being frightened of these chilly temperatures. A friendly reminder, April Fool's Day is on Friday, so don't get tricked. This has been Skylar Day Harmon. We will see you next week. So we should probably talk about something.
Yeah, something.
I don't know. Come.
This is Seawolves. Storm or not.